Let's do this. To the world of the virtual athlete, where it's man against man, but somebody must get beat. You gotta be man enough to bring that heat, and if you ain't ready to ball, and you should take that seat. From the rooftops of New York to West Palm Beach, you gotta be a fanatic or a b-ball freak. AI crosses you so fast, you thought you would sleep. With the speed of Supernatural when he's spitting on beats, with the precision of Kobe when he's draining from deep. These are true platinum players with games that sweet. Where you go, motto we motto for the ultimate test. T-Mac never the whack, he be coming correct. Ball on 300 for yacht with courts on the deck. Then take a dip in the pool after breaking a sweat. This is NBA ballers, when it's on then it's on. Where the players invite you into their mansions and homes. You might even see a Hummer on some 20s and chromes. It's like Shaq's in a nightmare when he goes in his zone. When Latrell got the rock, never leave him alone. You better guard the basket like a dog does a bone. So many different players, old school varieties. It's like they ball in an underground society. So get in the game, start doing your thing. And when you go to the rack, make sure you bring pain. Nothing but true players, all of the top guys. The one that brought you arch rivals gave you a new vibe. I know you was a fan of NBA jams. He's on fire when the mic's in his hand. We took it to the concrete instead of the hard pine. With titles like Hang Time, even the Showtime. And I'm Supernatural, you can ball.
Let's hear for the 35 of your Battle Hawks. At guard, 6'7", number 3, Kevin Herter. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At forward, 6'9", number 20, at center, 16, number 15, Chris Capella. At guard, 6'1", number 11, the head coach for your Atlanta Hawks is Nathan Dillon. Once again, your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence shooting from just about anywhere. He calls it off the bus range, explaining whenever you step off the bus, you can shoot it. That's my range. I practice it. Everywhere I shoot. I've worked on it before. Guys?
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. And a chance here to check out some stats for Trae Young.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. Well, for the teams that are playoff bound right now, what kind of mindset should they have as the regular season winds down?
You know, BA, you don't want to relax. You can't coast into the postseason. That can hurt you. You want to go into it full speed.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. It's Middleton on the wing. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Young against Holiday. To the middle. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Young.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Now Holiday. He played a great game against Boston. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Herder. Collins outside. And he hits the jumper. Collins has got his second basket on the night.
Continue to expand his arsenal. John Collins has become a legitimate go-to scorer.
Capella against Middleton. Count it. Middleton's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Young. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Capella.
Attack! A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
And Atlanta has possession after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Herder, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Collins inside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday finds Middleton. Holiday against Young. Matthews' shot is good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Young gets it to go.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Now here's Young, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Basket counts.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Holiday, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. From 12 feet, Middleton, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Herder. Second chance shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Now here's Herder. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ooh, poked away. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Nora comes in for Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, he's checked in for Middleton. And it's Allen in for Matthews. Now here's Gallinari, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Doesn't matter what defense you call against Williams, he finds the cracks and exploits them.
Allen against Williams. Allen attacking. Got it.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
The Hawks trailing. Williams with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Down low. Right on the left side. No good on the shot. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks ahead, they lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here. Playing with good focus and good energy.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's Delon Wright. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. The first free throw is good, And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Here's Nora. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And that one drops for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Allen, the pass to Holiday. Back to Allen. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Okongwu. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Holiday. Blocked. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Gallinari. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Timeout called, the Hawks. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
So both teams making some changes here. And now a look at the leaderboard to see who has been racking up the most steals in the second half of the season. Drew Holiday, number 1.
You try to avoid a defender like him. Since the break, he's been picking everyone's pockets.
Young against Holiday. Outside Young. Over Antetokounmpo. Here's Capella. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Holiday against Young. Pass to Herter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And he knocks down the first one.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
Matthews, he's checked in for Connaughton. Both good from the line that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Matthews. Now here's Middleton. Three-pointer. And another three for Milwaukee.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Young finds Hunter. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Inside, tries the 9-footer, and that one's long. The Hawks trailing. To the inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Celtics in Boston. There's the drive. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka, good.
Powerful move. Ibaka with the natural explosiveness to finish through contact.
Capella in the high post. Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Atlanta is shooting at 30% here in the second. Young against Holiday. Young, the pass to Collins. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Right side, Holiday. And he converts the layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Kicks it out to Collins. Now Young. Here's Hunter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. No good. Off the front rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Young. He's off on that one. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bucks on top, up by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Matthews and Middleton on the wing, and it's Holiday in at the point. And Young gets it to go. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside Holiday, driving to the basket. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Young against Holiday. Up top, Young. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Here's Holiday. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here's Hunter. And he hits it to tie the game. Hunter's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Hunter against Middleton. Misses from short range.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Hunter passes to Collins. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Collins. Hunter against Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Wright's checked in for Herter. And both free throws good for Hunter.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right outside. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Hunter. Capella's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Young against Holiday. Here's Connaughton. And he lobs it up.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Collins with the slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point. You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Young against Holiday. Up top, Young. Here's Wright into the lane. And that one's good. Wright's gotten his first bucket of the night. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
1:35 left in the 3rd quarter. Right outside. Back to Young. Six to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Collins. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. On the wing, Connaughton. Pounded by Wright. Portis outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wright. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Holiday against Young. Opening close, and he drops it in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Holiday against Young. And there's the lob.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Young attacking, and he makes it. Young's got 8.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Holiday against Young. Holiday with the ball. Give him 8 points now. With 4 on the clock. No good on the layup. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Nate McMillan talking to his team moments ago.
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is rebounding. We limit the team to 1 rebound and we push. All right?
Coach McMillan showing confidence in his defense and his team's transition game.
And the game is more fast-paced nowadays, which is why coaches constantly stress pushing it up the floor once they get the rebound.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Danilo Gallinari, Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's a Kongwu in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Gallinari, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Bogdanovic. From 13, the rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shoots over a Kongwu. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Hawks trailing. Outside, Williams. Here's Gallinari. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
Pass to Williams. Here's a Kongwu. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Matthews. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Gallinari. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Matthews. Goes back up. Count the basket and the foul! It's on Danilo Gallinari.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers. And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Now here's Huerter. Back to Capella. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kongwu with the rebound. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Huerter. The 3 is up. Rebound, Milwaukee. And he's going for the lob.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants and he's delivering.
And the Hawks shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Williams against Antetokounmpo, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Atlanta making some changes here. Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Herter, and it's Trae Young in for Williams. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo against Collins, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He told them we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Young against Antetokounmpo. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Bucks on D. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Collins outside. Clock at 6. Outside Herder. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Just a good option on the finishing end. Herder is exceeding expectations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for 2.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. Does get the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Young against Holiday from deep, and that one's good. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Here's Matthews. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. Over Herder. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo against Hunter. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Holiday. Misses off the right iron.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Bucks, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
There's Young with the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team fifth. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And here is Williams, out left to the wing. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball, so we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.